You are now tuned in to Big Will Knows Wrestling.
What's going on, everybody? It's Will from Big Will Knows Wrestling coming to you live with episode 6 this week in WWE. We have made major strides in how we doing things. As you can tell, if you're watching this video, that this would be my first not live, but pre-recorded video for one of my first episodes. I told you guys I was going to try hard to work on this and try to get to it. I don't have my I don't have my setup ready just yet, so I can't keep withholding this. So we're just gonna stick to just doing what we know. I mean, pretty sure y'all can put 2 to 2 where I am together. So we're just gonna roll with what we got. Don't want to give too many spoilers this week, but of course, I think all of you know that the Velveteen Dream is now the NXT North American Champion. I'm not going to give you any more NXT spoilers, but I think we should go ahead and just let that out there. I'm proud of the Dream. He deserves it. Like I said, he's over in Atlanta. So, of course, I want to cheer for him, and I'm happy that he finally got it. You know, so we're going to see the storyline that builds up to it and see how he got his opportunity to get it, but I'm pretty sure a lot of people already can speculate what has happened for him to get the title. So we're just gonna jump straight into it. It's gonna be this weekend. This is gonna be a this weekend WWE edition. Talk a little bit about Raw, Smackdown, NXT UK. Even though a lot of people, NXT was just really like a fallout show. Latest rumors going on: Dean Ambrose, Hideo Itami. We're just gonna get straight to it. Raw for me was a plus this week. High note: Becky Lynch challenging Ronda Rousey. Ronda Rousey promos are still shitty. Fix it, Paul Heyman. But I think everybody knew that was coming. If we didn't see that coming, then you're a fool. Also, if you want to quick side note, if you want to listen to my takes on NXT TakeOver Phoenix and Royal Rumble, I have episode 4 out on SoundCloud right now. I will share that link in the description below. Also, another low note for me, the Revival, another pointless tag team match at the Tag Team Championship, so that was a low note for me, but Raw was still pretty good, but you know, it's pretty much Royal Rumble fallout, so I mean, you know, we get to see all the decisions made. Dean Ambrose went against Seth Rollins, lost, got put out the ring by Nia Jax. Stupid, but whatever, you can't really argue with it. We'll get into why that possibly happened later. As far as Smackdown, a lot of people think that Smackdown was probably A+, real good, but to me, SmackDown was a little trash. I'm not gonna lie to you. You know, you started off with Becky Lynch. What was the point of that? She pretty much made her announcement on Raw. So you start off with her, you know, kind of her little promo. I'm like, yeah, I like Becky, but it's like, you know, it's like, okay, but here comes, she already said who she was gonna face yesterday. Then Charlotte comes out. Charlotte attacks Becky attacks Charlotte, and it started a whole another little brawl, whatever. Becky's clearly hurt, visibly hurt, so you know, we'll see how that go. Another high note for me: Andrade Cien Almas is back to his NXT Almas. He's wearing the suits. They're using Zelina Vega. It starts to lead to the question for me: is Triple H running SmackDown right now? That's what it's starting to speculate for me, but. You know, we don't know. We just gotta, you know, pay attention and see what's going on. As far as everything else goes, the Usos won an opportunity at Shane and The Miz, which was what I thought that was supposed to happen. The Usos should be tag team champions because they are the best tag team. If you haven't noticed, I'm a big Uso fan. So, I mean, I don't know why this is taking so long. I don't know why they're doing this as an elimination chamber, but it's whatever. I think the most talked about topic was Daniel Bryan championship. Now, everybody is telling me that this title is a nice title. And granted, that WWE World Heavyweight Championship, yeah, it's time for a new design. But that title is ugly as shit. I don't give a damn what it's made of. That shit's ugly as fuck. Like, it don't even look like it look like a little toy. It look like a wooden toy you add to a Lego collection. Like, who the fuck would design some dumb shit like that? But it's all part of Dan Bryan's character. I get it. It's really making me mad as a fan. So maybe it must be there to be a heater. And then whenever somebody else wins championship, it's gonna go back. Cause I'm like, bro, that title is fucking trash. Whoever made that title is like dumb as shit for that. But I digress. 6 competitors came out. Samoa Joe talking the most trash. 7 up the Elimination Chamber. Samoa Joe should be a champion right now. I really want to see Joe and Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania. That's probably the best that's probably the match that I feel like needs to be seen. I don't want to see AJ versus Dan Bryan no more. AJ keep losing. That's it. I'm done. I'm tired. So, excuse me. We'll see where that goes from there. NXT UK. First of all, like I said, hashtag NXT is saving WWE. I don't give a damn what y'all got to tell me. If you want to hit me up. Oh, segue. I officially have a Twitter account now. It is W Knows Wrestling. Unfortunately, Will does not fit in the 15 character thing. So once I figure out something else to do, I'll figure it out. But for right now, W Knows Wrestling on Twitter. Where if y'all want to hit me up, y'all want to try to debate me, it's whatever. But the results in the pudding. NXT TakeOver sold out. Royal Rumble barely selling tickets. Monday Night Raw, Monday Night Smackdown ain't selling tickets. It's the A show. But I digress. NXT UK, Walter debuted. Slapped dude so hard in his chest. I'm like, dang, bro, that got me kind of quiet. But I mean, nothing like what the Big Show used to do back in the day, a little shh. But that jump was kind of like, ugh. But he did debut, Mustache Mountain. He was in a tag match against Fabian Aiwer and Marcel Martel, whatever his name is, which is actually Marcel Martel and Fabian Aiwer is actually a pretty good tag team. They're talking about NXT UK taking over Phoenix, whatever, for some tapings, and Only Lorcan and Danny Burch are going to get a tag team opportunity as Zach Gibson and I forgot the dude's name one more time, but Zach Gibson's the team he's a part of. Something like that's Drake. Last name is Drake. It's not Eli Drake. It's somebody else. I can't remember. I just had it in my head, but whatever. As far as NXT America, starting to see the formation of tag teams at NXT. The 4 Horsewomen had their tag team, and then of course Io Shirai and Kairi Sane, which I'm happy they're a tag team, but I didn't want that. I want Io Shirai to get her little shine, but you know, she's probably cool with it. Main roster call, you know what I'm saying? But it's establishing the tag team division. As far as what's next for NXT, the Street Profits in them fly ass red uniforms, the one against the Forgotten Sons got beat. But I'm telling y'all, Montez Ford, that dude got some hops. Y'all don't believe me? Y'all go watch that clip on YouTube. I cannot play it because I do not have permission, but this dude has hops out of the world. So, and I knew it was a matter of time before they're gonna start letting him use it a little bit more. You know, because you know when you're in the NXT arena, you can't do it in Full Sail, but you can do it in like little arenas where they have a little bit of space. But pretty good showing. Rumors are speculating that they were going to start doing a chamber match. Tommaso Ciampa cut a promo about why NXT is on halftime eat because they're the A show, and yeah, that's why they are the A show. And I'm telling you guys, I'm getting tired of repeating myself. I should get a shirt that has it on there, but NXT is saving WWE right now, and the rumors that we're going to get into are going to explain to you why that is the case. Because if you guys have been sitting under a rock for the last 3 or 4 days and have not been paying attention to what's been going on, Dean Ambrose, Jonathan Good, whatever the fuck his name is, has decided not to renew his contract in the end of April after WrestleMania. He informed them that he was not going to return. I felt like that wasn't good. I mean, maybe if he wanted to go out with a bang. But they said he had a major storyline planned. That was the rumor going around, but he let them know. But the crazy part is, a lot of people have been speculating that Dean Ambrose is going to go to AEW or New Japan Pro. But from the horse's mouth, Dean Ambrose does not want to wrestle anymore. He's just done. Like he said, once he leaves WWE, that's it. He's not joining no other promotions. He's just not going to wrestle anymore. And it's kind of shocking because a lot of people are speculating like, dang, like could it really be that bad? I mean, but a lot of people have been saying Dean Ambrose should have left WWE when he got injured because like his gimmick, he was a lunatic fringe, came back, still broadcasts a little bit as the lunatic fringe, but doesn't do his lunatic type moves anymore. Kind of like straight cut, more aggressive, showing that he can wrestle, but it just wasn't getting over with the fans. But you know, maybe that was a sign where he wanted to be heel. He should have been a heel. Then the character change just like wasn't working with him. He wasn't feeling it. And this is one thing you have to do in life. You have to realize in life, if you do not trust, if you are not into what you're doing, then you're gonna always struggle, because it's hard. Like in life, you have to enjoy it. Like a lot of people will like a lot of times in this, and I don't want to get all spiritual, but I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you guys. A lot of times people do stuff because of the money and not because they love the position. Like I don't know if I can say where I work, but where I work at when I'm not doing this show, I love that job. The money is a plus for me. I just love that job. I love what I do. I love cooking. I love managing. I love it. So it's gonna always, like, it's gonna be a struggle, but I'm not committed to the money. I committed to the position because I love it so much. You know, the money is a plus, and when you love the position and you sit back and learn to do the position, your job, like your job turns into your career, and your career makes the money itself. All you doing is just sitting back and collecting, straight up. But back to the subject at hand, another superstar has also left WWE. He asked for his release and was granted, but it's Hideo Itami. And with that one, it's kind of like, alright, yeah, bye. Because of Hideo Itami, like, he was never really over like that. He didn't look like he fit in with NXT. It looked like he was trying to fit in, but it just didn't work out the way he needed to. And unfortunately, we see where he ended up. He got injured, came back, was in a little heated battle with Cassius Ohno because he kept doing like devastating attacks trying to be a heel, until he said, you know what, fuck it, you're not fitting here at NXT anymore. Instead of sitting here jobbing, like, we don't want to job you, let's try to put you on 205 Live and see how that works, which it was working for a little minute, but no title matches, no anything. So he finally said, you know what, I'll just go back to Japan, which is where I felt like he needed to go. You know, it's like one of those things in life, when it doesn't work, it's nothing that you're supposed to learn. Like, when it doesn't work, instead of trying to make it work, get out while you have a, try to get out while you have the opportunity if you know that it's not working for you, especially in something like professional wrestling. Because a lot of times, and this goes back to the whole Cody situation, Cody did not want to be Stardust anymore. He said to himself, I cannot do this no more. Can work out something. If all I'm going to be is Stardust for the rest of my career in WWE, then I do not want to be here. And most people don't ask for releases. I just watched this. I actually watched that video another day. I was sitting here looking up wrestling content, and I saw a video of him interviewing. I can't remember who it was with, but it came down to the fact that he just could not deal with the fact of being Stardust anymore, no matter how much they're paying him. And they offered him some pretty good money. But like I said, it goes back to my original statement, money is not happiness. So if you know you're not into it, don't do it. Straight up. So he goes back, his Twitter, he changes his Twitter name to Kenta. So he's going back to Japan. Everybody speculates, may pop up in AEW, but I think he needs to go back to Japan where he belongs, hone the craft, and then see where everything goes. As far as wrestling in general, I think WWE wrestling, World Sports Entertainment, I should, is actually off to a great start. I don't know where it goes from there, but it's awesome, and I feel that I feel like we might have a good year of wrestling, but it's not going to be a good year. Superstars keep asking for a release. If you keep in account that the Revival that asked for a release wasn't granted, Dean Ambrose said he's not coming back, Maria and Mike Kanellis asking for their release, then Hideo Itami asking for her release, which his was granted. There's something in the water that's not right in WWE, and Superstar had taken notice. Like a couple of weeks ago, it was rumored that Rush from he's from I think from AAA in Mexico. He left his Mexican he was up for a contract and he's about to come to WWE, but he called his boy Andrade, and Andrade told him do not come here. You need this. It's not all cracked up to be. So he ended up signing with Ring of Honor. And you know what I'm saying, it's crazy when superstars know what's going on and they're not trying to come, and now they want to leave and go back to the indies. You know, you can thank Cody Rhodes for that, because he showed that there is life, that there is money on the indie scene, which it is. I mean, he already had superstar potential. He just capitalized on it. But I think it's time for Triple H to stop calling his shots. And I will say this, and this boils back to the WCW times, in Monday Night Wars. Like, compared to now, WWE has not had this much indie talent in NXT and the main roster. They have not had this much talent, in ever. And it's like, I think the problem, that's why I keep pushing for the fact that Vince McMahon needs to take a step back and Triple H needs to take a step forward, because Triple H understands how to get these talents in. Like, his job is to go get the talents, offer the contracts, get them in. Vince is the one that put them on, put the creative. Vince is like over the creative and helps put stuff together, but it's not working out correctly. You have so many stars, and you're not pushing the right ones. You're botching the other ones. Like, what I haven't I think Heavy Machinery made a debut on Raw, but they were in a four-way for a tag team titles on Smackdown. Like, what the hell? We still have not seen EC3, even though I already called EC3 is about to get botched. Like, what's going on? And this is really starting to get irritating with the fans, and that's why people are begging certain stars, no, don't leave NXT. Like, I wouldn't be surprised. And when this happens, I want you to come back to this channel. What's today's date? Today's date is. What's today's date? Because I want to make sure today's date is January 31st. By the time this video comes up, it'll probably be February 1st. Don't be surprised that superstars say, F it, I'm not going to the main roster. I'm staying in NXT for as long as forever for the time of my contract. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just gonna stay in NXT, ride my contract out, and if I'm not liking where I'm at, I'm just gonna ride into the sunset. Because that's where NXT is starting to come to. NXT is starting to become the main show brand. Everybody wants to be on NXT. People want to superstars clamor to leave the main roster and come back to NXT. You don't believe me? Ex Tyler Breeze. Tyler Breeze was in a tag team on the main roster. Fashion Police was fine. It was over a little bit, but as soon as he went back to NXT and shot that love, he went. You think he was trying to go back to the main roster? They pushed him just so they could say, okay, we're trying to insert new faces. No, you weren't. You're lying. You weren't trying to insert no new faces. You're still doing the same stuff that you're doing. The only thing that you think is making it better is putting Triple H in the mix, so people can say, oh, it's Triple H doing this. No. You know that you're not letting this go. If you're gonna give it to the children, you need to give it to them full circle. Shane don't need to call shots. Stephanie don't need to call shots. Triple H needs to call shots if you want your brand to succeed. Like straight up, he should not have to be out here trying to globalize WWE and monopolize WWE when your main product is trash. Let's just call it what it is. Your product is trash. Yes, you've gotten better, but it's trash, like garbage. Like if I can get off set to go grab my garbage can and bring it over here, I'll throw up in it. That's how bad the product is right now. I don't know what they're gonna do, but I would like to fix it. Quick side notes. Like as I stated earlier, I have a Twitter account now at W Knows Wrestling. I might change it to K. I might change it, but for right now, it's W Knows Wrestling. If you haven't followed me on Instagram, Big Will Knows Wrestling. Now that I have videos, I know y'all gonna probably tune into the channel. I will keep putting it on SoundCloud. I will have that link in the bio just in case you don't have time to listen. What I want you to do is please click on the subscribe button. You don't have to post notifications, but just click on the subscribe button for me. Stick around the channel. Let me know if things, show me some love. Let me know that you want to be around and you want to be a part of this show. Also, another quick side note: if you can critique me, give me some comment back to me. Like, let me know what you think on my show. Like, show me some love. I want to know, because I want to know what I can do to make things better. Because, like I said, and if you follow me on Instagram, if you don't like it, don't listen. I don't care. I'm gonna still keep doing what I want to do. Like I'm into this. I'm all in. I done found a way back on the camera again. I'm using my cameras. I'm using my editing softwares. I'm using the audio softwares. I'm all in on this. So I want to develop fans. If you sit here and listen to the show, I want you to just keep listening. Like I said, I'm on SoundCloud, I'm on YouTube, I'm about to create a Twitter account. And I want to thank you guys, because you guys are the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing. And it's going to be non-stop. So thank you guys for watching this episode. I'm trying to work on doing 2 shows a week. This week in WWE, and then another one wrestling over the weekend. We're trying to figure it out. Also, for those who are in my city of Atlanta for the Super Bowl, please be safe. Please enjoy yourself. I'm pretty sure y'all wanted to hear my pick. You see I got on the LA Lakers hat because I'm a Lakers fan. Yes, I'm from Atlanta and I'm a Lakers fan. I mean, I got a Brooklyn Nets hat too. I'm not a Nets fan, but I just got the hat. But if you want to hear my pick, I'm gonna roll with Rams. I'm gonna roll with LA. I'm gonna see what LA got, and see what they doing with. But thanks for tuning in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Instagram. I appreciate the love, and peace.